Hello viewers, hope you're doing well. This is me Priya and I am happy to welcome you all back to yet another brand new episode of Z Connect. I believe what we do today will help to make tomorrow better. And I want your tomorrow to be loaded with happiness, entertainment and lots of inspiration. So if you are ready, let's begin the best 30 minutes of your day now. His name over the years has been synonymous with that of villainy, all thanks to the innumerable grey roles that he has portrayed. You know him as the bad man of Bollywood, and he's also one of the first actors to have made a transition from Bollywood to Hollywood and has paved the way for the new generation actors. Without further ado, let's meet Gulshan Grover, who was recently here in the city. Gulshan ji, I can't even tell you how excited I am to meet the OG bad man of Bollywood. Such a pleasure to have you.
It's always a pleasure to be on Z, whether it is Z Connect, ZeeTVME, Z India, Z. Z is an integral part of the entertainment and news of everybody, especially mine. You know, when I began my career and Z, being on Z, and still is, being on Z is a matter of excitement and happiness and pride. I'm very happy to be on Z Connect in Dubai.
So, Gulshan ji, you have worked in various international films and you were the one to sort of spearhead this crossover with your debut in Hollywood. How do you perceive this global interest in Indian films and Indian talent?
बिल्कुल आपने सही कहा कि मैं कमर्शियल सिनेमा का फर्स्ट एक्टर हूँ who started the transition from Bollywood to Hollywood. Not only that, I made a mud path between Bollywood and Hollywood and international cinema, and today I'm very happy and proud that mud path is being followed and cemented by wonderful actors like Priyanka Chopra, late Irfan Khan did it, Anupam Kher, Amitabh Bachchan, Anil Kapoor, Deepika Padukone, और भी बहुत सारे एक्टर्स. तो बहुत ही खुशी की बात है. हाँ, जब मैंने कोशिश शुरू की थी, डिफ़िकल्ट था क्योंकि उस समय इंटरनेट, गूगल सर्च ये सब नहीं था. सो उनको इस बात का विश्वास नहीं था कि ये कह रहे हैं कि ये अपने देश के बहुत बड़े एक्टर हैं एंड पर यहाँ तो फिल्में आती नहीं हैं, देखी नहीं है. आज थोड़ा इजी है बिकॉज व्हेन यू गो and meet someone in an international studio, say, I'm Priyanka Chopra. So within seconds you can Google and sort of understand, पर चूँकि भारतीय सिनेमा, भारतीय म्यूज़िक, भारतीय कल्चर, इसकी फ्रेगनेंस, इसकी स्ट्रेंथ इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग है कि मैंने जाकर वहाँ पर इसे रिप्रेजेंट किया, लोगों को बताया, उनको VHS में ले जाकर फिल्में दिखाई हॉलीवुड को. तो उसकी स्ट्रेंथ, उसकी पावर इतनी है कि वो आपको मेस्मराइज़ कर लेती है, आपको लपेट लेती है अपने प्यार में. तो उसका मुझे फ़ायदा हुआ. आज बहुत सारे और कलाकारों को फ़ायदा हो रहा है और कुछ समय बाद बहुत ज़बरदस्त ऐसा इंटरेक्शन होगा, चलता रहेगा.
But you know what, you're the most loved bad man, and what fascinates us even more is that, that image of bad man has stayed with you over the years.
इसके पीछे रिस्पॉन्सिबल हैं ग्रेट डायरेक्टर सुभाष घाई. उन्होंने फिल्म राम लखन में मेरा डायलॉग रखा था, बैड मैन. He said to me, every time you come on screen you say bad man. यही है तेरा रोल. I said, हाँ जी यही है. And it became so popular that it sort of changed my name. और मैं बहुत प्राइड के साथ कहना चाहता हूँ कि ये ना सिर्फ इसने मुझे एक दूसरा नाम दिया, मेरे करियर को एक इंटरेस्टिंग डायरेक्शन दी. ये पहली बार है कि एक पॉपुलर कैरेक्टर जो किसी एक्टर ने किया है बॉलीवुड, हिंदी फिल्मों में, इंडियन फिल्मों में, उस कैरेक्टर के नाम से मेरी ऑटोबायोग्राफी है, पेंगुइन ने लिखी. अभी फ़िलहाल सबसे पहला जो प्रयास हुआ है वो ये है कि बैड मैन नाम से हर्बल ग्रूमिंग प्रोडक्ट्स भी लॉन्च की गई हैं और बहुत सारी चीज़ें लॉन्च की जा रही हैं.
So tell me, generally the personal life of villains also gets affected because of their screen persona. Has that happened to you, and how have you taken it? How have you dealt with it?
This not only playing a villain not only affects the actor, the actor's family, young children, जो उनको स्कूल में किस प्रकार से ताने दिए जाते हैं, किस तरह से आपकी रोमांटिक लाइफ भी अफेक्ट होती है. कि मुझे याद है एक बारी किसी के साथ मेरा रोमांटिक इंटरेक्शन था, तो उसकी सहेलियों और सिस्टर्स ने कहा तुझे ये बैडमैन ही मिला है. तो ऐसा होता है.
Thank you so much, Gulshan ji, for talking to us. एक बार कैमरे में देखकर बोल दीजिए बैडमैन.
Badman. Thank you. It's always a pleasure, an honor being on Z.
I will see you in a bit after this short break. Do not touch your remote. Stay with us. Welcome back. We caught up with ace music composer Sajid to know more about one of his recent songs that was a tribute to Commander Abhilash Tomy. Let's know more from the man himself how Bollywood welcomed this hero with this extraordinary song when he completed the Golden Globe race. Superb. Welcome to Z Connect. दूर दूर बैठे हैं हम Zoom पे बात कर रहे हैं, लेकिन this is good enough till someday when we can meet in person. Thank you for joining us on Z Connect, Sajid.
But just imagine how the technology has come out to this level. हम पहले phone बुलाते थे और ये करते थे. And right now, you're sitting in Dubai and I'm sitting in America. And
Thank you very much. But we are so happy for you to join us here today, and it's lovely talking to you. Anyway, I will not take too much of your time, but let's get straight to our interview. Since you also mentioned about your hero, Commander Abhilash Tomy, and we had a very nice conversation with him the other day. जब वो हमें बता रहे थे अपनी पूरी जर्नी के बारे में and अपने अचीवमेंट के बारे में. And we want to know from you, how did you hear about his story, and आपको कैसे दिमाग में आया कि आपको वो गाना बनाना है उनके ऊपर?
See, Bayanat is a very reputed company, and वहाँ पर मेरे childhood friend, मतलब we are college friends and school friends, Fahim works there. He was in France and he was excited and he called me and he sent me all the messages, and I saw those messages and I said, what is this? What this guy's talking about? So I said, who's this guy? Who's this guy, man? What? So he happened to call me from France because he was excited. And I was in the studio and I was sitting at the machine and I was composing something. And he called me saying, Sajid, do you know this man, Abhilash Tomy, he won the second race and it's a... तो मैंने सोचा कि कुछ जीता होता है ना, जैसे कोई हो जाता है, जीत जाता है. But when he spoke about कि he stayed in 236 days and sailing without anything, then my mind just flipped, I said, dude, what are you talking about, I said, this is suicide mission.
Yeah.
So, but then no, Sajid, this is world. He sailed the entire world and he came in France and he came second, India. So he said, huh? And he showed me a picture where he's a video where he's, doing Tiranga like this. And believe me, Priya, and I am my father and our family. We are very patriotic. We are very touchy about being India and very proud of being Indians, And no matter what the world thinks about India, but whenever we see Tiranga, and as a composer, whenever I see Tiranga, so my mind goes somewhere else in a trance,
Yes.
And that's where I realized, and that's where when I looked at this guy, I said, wow, this guy has achieved something which is unbelievable. And it is an achievement, बहुत बड़ा achievement. And I really got inspired and I got really hyped with that. And the first thing came to me is, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी ये गुलसिता हमारा. And this is a this is a different composition, you know. मैंने कहीं ना कहीं ये शख्स है वो, you know, जो सारे जहां से अपने जहां को लेके आगे बढ़ा है, and he's achieved that thing. And then in the morning I called for him and I told I want to do a song on him, and I made the song by that time. And that's how, and then we went for press and I met him, and he's such a humble guy. And you know, I hugged him, I felt so nice. And मैं पहली बार उनके साथ वो नेवी के हेडक्वार्टर्स गया, that is कोटा हाउस. एंड मुझे जो मैंने फिल्मों में देखा था ना, वैसा मेरी आंख को ऐसे लग रहा था, बिकॉज हमारे देखा ना इतने सारे वाइट कलर के और इतने बड़े पैच लगा के, इतने बड़े
My God, what goosebumps you must be getting ना उनको सबको देख के in uniform.
खड़ा हो गया. तो मैं वहाँ खड़ा हो गया और मेरे समझ में नहीं आया. And I was really, and Abhilash was talking about his journey, and he was talking to his friends. You know, his friends, they were meeting him like, wow, dude, like how I meet my friends, you know. And I spoke to them, and I really loved it. And फिर मैं और अभिलाष साथ में काफी टाइम बिताया, and I really enjoyed. And now, very soon, once he gets relaxed with his family and all this thing, I will travel to Goa. Okay. I will travel to Goa, spend near about 2 days with him. I'll sit down, and it's a nice journey. And it's बोलते ना किसी का अगर अच्छा सोचो तो अच्छा ही होता है. So like that, and I'm very proud of him. Yes. It's not that I feel that Sajid has done something for somebody. It's like it should not be portrayed like that.
Yes.
I was lucky, and it was my you know, this thing that Abhilash Tomy, I became my friend, and because of him, so very thankful to all of them.
I think he truly deserves for his story to be spoken, and you know, more and more people in the world should know about it. And आपने एक वो initiative ले ही लिया है, उनके एक गाने के through आपने you have spread his journey, his message, and what an inspiring story. And even though मतलब उन्होंने जो race complete किया, बल्कि in 2018 he went through an accident and he still got back and he still went ahead and he completed it. So definitely inspiring. बहुत ही ज़रूरी है इस तरीके की initiative, especially for people like these जो इतना inspire करते हैं हम सबको अपनी journey के साथ. उनके लिए ये तो मतलब एक छोटी सी चीज़ है.
एक हौसले की लो को तूफान में जला के निकले हैं हम भंवर से, कश्ती अपनी चला के सारे जहां के आगे निकले हैं सर उठा के. हमें आसमां की जिद थी, हम आए उसे है पाके. कभी सीखा नहीं रुक जाना कहीं, जीते हैं सदा कभी हारे नहीं.
Luck is believing you're lucky, right? So let's meet someone who makes others feel lucky, but after this short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. His company has had a massive impact on thousands of people in the UAE. He has changed people's fortunes overnight, making them millionaires and making them believe in the power of dreams. I hope some luck rubs off on me and I win big. Let's get some tips from the man behind Mahzoos, Mr. Farid Samji. All right, so welcome, Mr. Farid. We are very happy to be talking to you on Z Connect today. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Well, Mr. Farid, we have all heard of Mahzoos. I don't think there's anybody in the UAE who's not heard of this huge draw and the money, the prize money that people win through it. But and I've in fact been part of it as well many a times. But now we are going to tell our audience, those who have never heard of the brand probably, which may be a rare few, let's tell them what Mahzoos is all about and what makes it so exciting, and why did you start this in the first place?
Well, I got to start off by saying I appreciate you wearing Mahzoos colors today.
Yes, it happened.
So-
It was not planned.
It was not planned, but yes, you've done a good job there. You see, when we look at the UAE, there's practically everything that you can think of. It's available. So at the onset of COVID, there was doom and gloom. People were losing their jobs. Big companies were laying off people. There was a lot of uncertainty.
Right.
And we started out as Emirates Lotto. Today we're known as Mahzoos,
Yeah.
which in Arabic means luck. And our concept was very simple. Can we bring about a change in people's lives? Can we give to them their dreams? A lot of people, whether people coming from the subcontinent, from Africa, from Asia, from the West, they come to Dubai, they come to UAE because it is a land of opportunities. This is one place where there's a very good chance your dreams are going to be realized. And that is how Mahzoos started. And we are pioneers in what we do. So what does it entail?
Yeah.
Well, a participant buys a bottle of water, and by virtue of buying the bottle of water for 35 dirhams only, they get the opportunity to enter into a weekly draw. And the price structure is very simple. It's a live draw, weekly live draw, as I've mentioned. And if anybody gets 5 numbers correct out of 5, in any order doesn't matter.
Oh, so there's no sequence. It
There's
could
no
be
sequence. You pick the 5, and those are the 5 that actually panned out
any. Yeah.
in our live draw. You walk away with 20 million dirhams.
Wow.
Overnight, 20 million in your pocket.
With just 5 numbers.
5 numbers. But now, we have other prizes.
That's what I was coming to.
Absolutely. You get 4 numbers correct.
Yeah.
Again, any order. We have a pool of 200,000 dirhams
Okay.
that gets shared with whoever got 4 numbers correct. And it depends how many winners there are on a particular week. Then there's a third tier, but you only get 3 correct out of 5. Again, any order. You walk away with 250 dirhams. Mahzoos, the amount of money we actually pay out on a weekly basis, and we disclose our numbers. We don't hide our numbers. The numbers are there to be seen. How many winners do we generate on a weekly basis? That is what distinguishes Mahzoos. Besides this, we have a guaranteed 1 million dirhams raffle.
Wow. Okay. So one winner from that as well.
That's separate. You don't pay extra for it.
Yeah.
We're a hybrid product. We give you loads and loads of opportunities to win.
Superb. Tell me, you were saying that, of course, the jackpot winner is not something that you probably get every week, because getting all 5 numbers correct it's a rare possibility. How many jackpot winners have you had so far?
2022, the year 2022, worldwide, for a single draw, for a weekly draw,
Yeah.
nobody had 11 jackpot winners. Now that tells you something. It's not rare to win in Mahzoos. It might be rare in some of our competitors because you don't hear them producing jackpot winners. But with Mahzoos, no. Mahzoos did produce. Why? Because it's not that hard to
Yeah.
get 5 correct. How much money have we paid out in little over 2.5 years?
A lot. How much is that? Give us a number.
Over 415 million. 415 million dirhams in prize money given out.
Oh
And we
my
have a
God.
record of every single one of them. What can I brag about if we have to? What can Mahzoos be really proud of? Something, and still holds that record. The biggest prize for any draw of any type, all your competitors included, and our competitors included, in the UAE, but in GCC. So not just UAE, but also GCC. The biggest prize ever given out, and I'm emphasizing on that word given out, not just marketed, not just promised, actual given out, is 50 million dirhams. A gentleman called Junaid from Pakistan, working in UAE as a driver.
I was reading it.
Yeah,
you have
saw
the
that?
article on him. Tell us his story.
Yeah, so that's a very interesting story, because this gentleman used to do his duties for a company. He used to be a driver, and he actually did call his wife in Pakistan to tell her that I'm entering into a draw, if you have any numbers, whatever. And the wife is just, sorry, I'm praying right now. Okay, and she was expecting. And he says, yeah, fine, okay, I'll figure it out. And he put his numbers. And he was a 50 million dirhams, largest ever prize in the GCC, paid out. He was the winner. And guess what? It was so fitting that the daughter who was born when the wife was praying, when he wanted to call her and ask her, hey, sorry, she's busy now, she's praying.
Yeah.
He called his daughter Dua.
Oh, that is such a sweet name.
It's just, you can't make this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, wow.
Wonderful. And tell me, when these winners, the numbers are picked, they are through a digital randomizer, or how does it work?
That's a good point. So typically there would be a what we call in the industry an RNG, or random number generator.
Yes.
For our Mahzoos draw, we do have in place an actual machine at our studios, and the event is done live.
Live, yes.
And it is done in presence of auditors. It is live, the machines are running, and there's a buzzer that goes off 5 times, and sometimes we invite past winners to come to our show, and they press the buzzers. Yeah, maybe one of these days we can call you and you can come and press the buzzers and make someone rich. Why not?
Yeah, maybe I'm part of the draw and I'll just win myself.
So if you are participating in the draw, and by the way, our staff are not allowed to participate because we don't want any conflicts of interest.
Yeah.
So whoever's in the draw, in the production or the staff, they cannot participate.
Anyone involved in that, makes sense. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we try to maintain the credible nature.
For sure. I think it's really become a huge brand and a huge credible brand to be associated with in the very short time since it started. So hats off to you. You were also talking about Mahzoos being involved with a lot of CSR initiatives. Tell us more about that.
We look at medical cases with our partners. We don't do it directly, but we collaborate with partners such as Al Jalila Foundation. And Al Jalila evaluates each and every case and said, look, this person needs treatment, they can't afford it, it's life-changing.
Yeah.
Then we look at people of determination, okay? And we partner with institutions, esteemed institutions like Dubai Center for Special Needs, Rashid Center for People of Determination. We look at the blue-collar segment and improve their English language skills. Al Noor Center for People of Disabilities. These are just a few names with whom we collaborate. Sometimes there are natural disasters, explosions, floods, and you will see earthquakes.
Yeah.
And there's instant relief that's required, and that needs money.
Yeah.
You're going to find Mahzoos there. The idea is to create a win-win situation for everybody associated to Mahzoos. The staff, the innovation, the dedication, the SLAs to our customers, the feel-good factor, the winning mentality for winners, but even winning mentality to people among us. And that's a very crucial. And then after end of it all, yes, we do make a profit. Yeah. And we keep our shareholders.
At the end of the day, it's a business, but I think you're doing it in the most
There's a spirit
correct way. and you're just bringing about more and more positivity, whether it is about people participating and winning and feeling lucky, or the CSR initiatives that you mentioned where you're giving back to the society, the community.
Absolutely.
So I think you're doing a great job with it. Thank you so much for talking to us today, Mr. Farid.
Thank you for having me, and it was lovely talking to you. Thank you.
So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I will be back next Sunday with a solid lineup of stories. Until then, all you got to do is subscribe to our socials, chill on your sofa and stay hooked to Z Connect. Take care. See you.